something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. Know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. And if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. And if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. 2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so good. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed, I feel it inside.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Arizona Cardinals. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
It's good. Makes the score Cardinals 7, Commanders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5, and that did not go as planned. He's out of bounds on the return at his own 15-yard line. The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
47-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, he is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 13.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders, nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander kicks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A dive, but too far out in front of them. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Back to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Room to run at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders get back in it. It is 21-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down shy of 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 32.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Let's go. Hawks, come my team. Come.
They'll look to throw again. This is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 40. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Just for the loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a run, going left. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score! Touchdown, Washington. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is fourth down. So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
At the 48-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. Now, faking the give. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. He'll try the right side this time, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's a third and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll air it out down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Washington. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. To the ground, a 1st down run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Over the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football at their own 23.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready? Have the 6.
He's got his man, and that's Olave. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19, target, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Oh, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
Leads to 4th down.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'm chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
21. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll get about 2. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Now give on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. Good for a Commanders first down.
48-yard line.
On the ground, they go with their running back. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll work this out wide to Benson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll run here with Benson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on. Get him. Rock him.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and
for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll look underneath here to Benson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Roll. Let's go.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run. Open space to the 35. And he'll take take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Cardinals, 38.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a good run there. To get him 5 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's not going to outrun the defense and push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's going to pick up the first down and more. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Here we go, shot. Past the 60, past the 60.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's a run. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Commanders. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cardinals 38.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 tight.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll have a Commander's 1st down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
20, 15, and he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Washington. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders tack on one more to their lead.
Commanders 63, Cardinals 46.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Track it. Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Back deep for Olave. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 10. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
2nd and 7. As they try to run it here. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Brings up 3rd and
4. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Turnover on down.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Cardinals,
a pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. into space. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
Makes the score. Commanders 70, Cardinals 61.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Washington.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oakley. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.